I have just been away for like 5 days, so we are finally back with another MCC Reddit Roundup. Now, this one's been about 8 days since the last one, so it's going to make all the times janky, and I've probably ruined it for myself. But since the last one, we have now hit 40,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. We're almost halfway to getting that big, shiny, all things MCC YouTube plaque. So if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, and let's get into the MCC Reddit Roundup. So as always, we've pressed top and gone for this week, and as expected, the top post is a meme about Captain Sparkles. Captain Sparkles finally gets into Dodgeball. He gets 3-0 swept. Yeah, look, Dodgeball wasn't a good time for us. All right, we had a bad time. It was impressive we even got to Dodgeball with the first 4 games that we had. We were playing so badly, so big recovery from us. But yeah, we did get 3-0 swept hard too. It's probably one of the most one-sided Dodgeballs has ever been, I think. So big sad, but at least the curse is broken. So I heard a lot of people talking about this. This is from MC395686. Is it Olympic 2? What people think I'm watching today when I say it's a huge event with multiple games from people all over. Well, I'm actually watching MCC. Yeah, so I heard this like joke that there was more people watching MCC than there was watching the Olympics. And I was like, that's a crazy stat. Turns out it's just because the Olympics wasn't on whilst MCC was on. So we were trying to beat 0 viewers. So fun. I got baited. This is the funniest POV I've ever seen from an S tier. Getting top 3, killing yourself with lava in SG, getting stuck in Sands of Time, and falling first in Sky Battle. Yeah, Fruit had a weird one. Fruit definitely had a weird one for the first time. But I heard he hadn't had much sleep. That was what the problem was. But apparently in survival games he was trying to eat and had lava in his offhand. Don't know about the Sands of Time thing. And falling first in Sky Battle was just a speed bridging mistake. So big sad. But Fruit kills it every single event. He's allowed one event with a few mistakes, alright? Also, a moment from the end of Wilbur's stream. Technoblade not signing up for MCC. Wilbur still putting Techno as a preferred teammate every time. Yeah, I've heard about this before. So in the sign-up sheets, we're allowed to put one person who we'd really like to team with. And Scott will try and make it happen as best as he can. Every single event, Wilbur puts Techno, apparently, even though Techno never signs up. And that's actually very sweet. It's very, very wholesome. So big up Mr. Soot. Next up, a post from our very own MCC participant, Smallish Beans, who says, sorry for delaying MCC again. If I had a nickel for every time I spilled water on my keyboard in MCC, I'd have 2 nickels, but isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah, yeah, it's a shame. Joel has spilled water on his keyboard a couple of times now. And we did have to wait in hole in the wall, but I forgive you, Joel. Don't worry. Oh, great. Yeah, this is not how I wanted to see this format being used. They call me 007. 0 wins, 0 last places, 7 dodgeball rounds lost. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So he's been dodgeball 3 times. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is genuinely so funny because I joke about this on stream all the time because some of the people... So this is like a manhunt meme. Satnap in MCC versus Satnap in manhunt. 4k coins individual and first. And then Satnap in manhunt. Oops, I dropped my axe. Hee hee. They're all so good in MCC, but for some reason they can't kill a dream in manhunt, huh? Go ahead, try and change it. Stand up as an S tier, change my mind. I mean, I'm not trying to change your mind. I do think that the whole S tiering thing is a bit of a weird system, honestly. It's a bit of a flawed system, but 100% he's definitely one of the top 5 players in the event, without a doubt in my mind. So big up Sapnap. So we are going to watch this, but I did actually put this in my top 10 plays for MCC 15, which if you haven't seen already, please go and watch it because it's a great video and it's doing pretty well. It's almost on 100k views, which is sick for this channel. But let's watch Wilbur's 5-head play on the industry map. So right at the start, you can see he just builds straight up because he saw it in the previous MCC that there was like big rafters, right? So he builds straight up and then just runs. Now, realistically, he probably could have saved even more time just by risking those little jumps. But he wanted to be safe. It makes a lot of sense that he wanted to be safe. Because if you fall here, you've ruined it for yourself. But yeah, this is an absolutely insane strat. I don't know if we'll see anyone else do it now. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely the Wilbur Soot strat for me. So I'm not sure. And I think he gets like, what, 14th place? Which realistically, to get to the other side, man, it's pretty solid. I'd take 14th place. So great job from Wilbur's analytical brain, who saw an opportunity for a great strategy. Main character energy, getting average scores for a first-time participant or completely popping off. Yeah, Rambo played really, really well. I am going to be watching his VOD on stream. If you don't follow me on stream, link in the description. You should, because I stream every day pretty much. Yeah, I mean, Rambo did really, really well. I was predicting Rambo would do well because his PvP was pretty good and mechanically he was very good. We played some Sky Wars before the event And he very much impressed me. So good to see Rambo do a little bit of a pop-off. Love this. Updated stats after MCC 15. Everyone's in God tier, and then it says everyone is God tier, don't complain. The tier lists are a big point of contention at the minute. I personally don't mind the tier lists, but it's probably easy for me to say I don't mind them because I'm in the higher half. I can't imagine it's nice being repeatedly put in the lower half. And also it adds a lot of pressure if you're in the top half as well, I guess, that, you know, you need to do well to keep your place. I don't mind them. I do think they can be a little toxic, but I don't know what you can do without banning them, and that would be a weird choice, I think. So another post from MCC organizer S Major 1995. I'm here to dash your hopes and dreams early so you don't get excited and disappointed by team announcements. There will be no Fruit and Illumina in MCC 16, maybe in the future, but not the next event. There'll also be no bench trio, which I believe is Turbo, Tommy, and Rambo. So, oh, it actually says right here, yeah. We have no bench trio, Tommy in it, Turbo, and Rambo on the next MCC either. But it doesn't say that it'll never ever happen. He's just letting you know right now that it's not happening in the next one. Which does that mean that Scott has the teams ready already? Who knows? We could find out pretty soon. Also, hilariously, the post right underneath it. Don't be shy, Scott, you know you want to. Green got S tier who got 19th last event. Their almost S tier best friend roommate who placed 3rd. Green got S tier who got 19th last event. Their almost S tier best friend roommate who placed 3rd last event. It's almost weird that it happened, really. But I mean, I'm down for a Fruit Ninja team. I think it'd be a really hard team to beat, and I love being challenged in MCC, so bring it on. I say bring it on. Fruit Berries meets his killer in survival games 2021 colorized. You! Yeah, Fruit killed himself with lava. Feels bad, man. Anyone remember this meme from 8 months ago? As soon as Dream and Captain split up, Dream wins. MCC 9, Captain teams with Pete. MCC 10, Pete wins. MCC 10, Captain teams with Satnap. MCC 11, Satnap wins. MCC 11, Captain teams with Phil. MCC 12, Phil wins. MCC 15, Seapeekay teams with Captain Sparkles. MCC 16, Seapeekay wins. I can't lose. It's impossible. It's impossible. Love this. How do you do, fellow S tiers? Look at this winner. Congrats on individual first. What a cool guy. What an awesome average of 3,000 coins. What a cool, awesome person. Love this. Yeah, well deserved. Confirmed MCC teams. Wilbur. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Wilbur, I think, is one of the only people with a confirmed permanent invite. I was actually just talking to Scott about this recently, because I think people think there's a few people who have permanent invites, and there definitely are. But the only confirmed one, as far as I'm aware, is Wilbur Soot. So you're always going to see Wilbur as long as he wants to play. Seems like Orange having some PeterNet problems. MCC 15, Wilburn. MCC 15, PeterNet. Yeah. So Pete's internet was being super janky in the event, and he had a couple of bad games because of it, and then eventually had to drop out of the event, which is very sad. So hopefully we'll see him bounce back and have a strong one. Hello, I have art of the Dodgebolt imposters. Yeah, so, I mean, first of all, this is unreal. This is really, really cool. I like the art style a lot. Secondly, Wilbur and Sylvie, I believe, were the only two who were supporting the red team in Dodgeball, because everyone else wanted the captain to win, but we couldn't do it. I'm sad. We couldn't do it. Tapple got second, being 500 coins ahead of Illumina, and Ant was 15th, I think, on a 7th place team. Satnap and Rambo, this sub-praising players. Illumina and Seapeekay, yeah, we were drowning. Tapple and Ant Frost, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I got my first canon top 10, and enough people spoke about it. I mean, people don't have to talk about me getting top 10. It was pretty sick. Illumina also did really well, but Satnap and Rambo deserve to be spoke about 100,000,000%. They really, really popped off. So, you know, much love. And I'm sure you're just not seeing all the posts. I've seen plenty of people talk about Tapple and Antfrost being good, so stop it. We have a new S tier. Illumina after killing Dream and Satnap. Okay, who's dying next? Love this. Love this. New MCC rivalry just dropped. You can't nerf me. I know, but he can. Comcast. Yeah, so Quackity had a visual glitch during MCC. Now, this visual glitch is when you don't turn off the internal shaders of the game and you use Optifine. So I think a lot of people haven't realized yet that Quackity had a visual glitch during MCC where he couldn't see other people's outlines. This could have been so detrimental during Parkour Tag and Sands of Time, but he still did great in both. What he should have seen versus what he saw. So you can see here, he's got outlines here and then no outlines here, and then there's outlines here and then no outlines on this. So it is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that Quackity still did so well. I guess no one told him about the internal shaders problem, but big props to Quackity for pulling it off when he had a slight detriment. And that literally brings us to the bottom of what it considers top posts for the week. The number's way higher than it normally is. So anyone who got less than 1.5k in this last week didn't get into this for a change, which is crazy. But now, onto my personal favorite section, the posts I loved section, where I'm going to show some appreciation to those posts that might not have got a lot of upvotes, but still I enjoyed checking through. Okay, so this was a funny post that I saw that I actually didn't know had happened in MCC. It says, countdown, Satan. I mean, Nox crew. False, it's terracotta, not wood. That's the evilest thing I can imagine. So this right here that looks like wood is actually orange terracotta to be made to look like wood, which is brutal because it, you know, people would use the wood for useful things, I'm sure. But I believe it's to stop people from making shields, which obviously would ruin Sky Battle pretty much. So yeah, it's not actually wood, it's orange terracotta that is made to look like wood. Arguably, probably because the wood looks better. I don't really know. But very, very mean. Very mean, Nox crew. I like this one just because it's got cute cats in. Honorary MCC 15 players. So I'm guessing these are the cats that belong to the players who are in the event. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Although no mention of Scott's cat. Scott's cat's also very cute. But I love animal posts, so more animal posts. This is really cool by Mr. Brandini. It's from a couple of days ago, and it's to get to the other side on like a fan statue. Okay, and it's got like a bunch of things from it. It's so sick. And then it got me thinking, right? It got me thinking. Imagine if there was a room that we could go in, right, on the MCC server, and you can click into it to see all your own rewards, like a trophy room. And if you come first place in a game, you're given a trophy that looks something like this, and you can put it in your trophy room, and you can try and collect all the fun trophies. I don't know how doable that is, but I think that's a very fun idea. And this model is like what inspired that idea. I was like, that'd be so cool if like I get first in Battle Box, so I get like a cool Battle Box trophy, and I can go and put it in my little trophy room. I don't know. It seems like fun to me, but maybe I'm just silly and I like to collect things. And let's end on this lovely positive note with some really cool art from Twitchy Sparrow. Thank you for breaking the curse. Second place. That's right. I don't think a second place has ever been so celebrated by a team or by the community. But we love second place in this household, okay? I've now been in 2 dodge bolts in MCC Season 2 out of 2, and I finished twice. Twice. Finished second twice. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Now, there's probably a bunch of other posts that are really cool, but I haven't managed to see them. The Reddit at the minute is just a big conversation about whether tier lists are good or bad, and it's like a bit of a weird place to be at the moment. So hopefully that all passes, and we can get back to having some really cool statistic posts. But obviously I have been away for the last week, so I have missed a lot of posts. These are just the ones that I've seen in the last few days. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, give it a big old thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I've been Seapeekay, host of all things MCC. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.